A story about a young man who uses people's cap for ritual. Kenneth was born into poverty, the first child of a struggling farmer and a local tailor in a small village. His parents, Papa and Mama Udoka, worked tirelessly. Papa worked on the farm and Mama worked as a tailor to provide for Kenneth and his sister Chika. Despite their poverty, the Udoka instilled the value of hard work and faith in their children. Kenneth, however, carried a restless ambition. Watching his parents struggle to afford basic necessity, this planted a seed in him. He vowed that one day he would break free from the shackles of poverty and give his family the life they deserve. When Kenneth turned 18, a glimmer of hope appeared in form of his uncle, Mr. Smart, a successful electronic dealer in the city. Mr. Smart was respected for his generosity. He offered to take Kenneth to the city to learn his trade, promising to teach him everything he needed to know. With her heart full of joy, Mama Udoka packed Kenneth's belongings, blessing him with tears and prayer as they left for his new life. Kenneth's life with Mr. Smart was challenging but rewarding. Mr. Smart treated all his apprentices like family, and Kenneth quickly earned a reputation as an hardworking young man. Over the next 5 years, Kenneth learned the in and out of the trade, how to negotiate with customers, how to sort for goods. When the time came for Kenneth to leave to be set free, Mr. Smart kept to his promise. In the presence of Kenneth's family and fellow apprentices, he handed Kenneth a large sum of money, a shop in a prime location. "You earned this," Mr. Smart said, placing a hand on Kenneth's shoulder. "But remember, weight is like a flame. It can warm you or burn you, depending on how you use it." Kenneth, however, opened his shop with high hope. He worked tirelessly, but the income barely covered his expenses. Months turned into years, and though his business survived, it never flourished. Frustration took root in Kenneth's heart. He began to envy others who seemed to rise effortlessly in wealth and status. One day, Kenneth visited a large electronic shop to restock his shop. He met an old friend, Ben, now the owner of the shop. Ben has transformed beyond recognition, living life of luxury, the life that Kenneth dreamt of. Curiosity, Kenneth asked about Ben's success, but Ben avoided the topic. Kenneth, however, was persistent, pleading to Ben to help him achieve similar wealth. After much begging, Ben took Kenneth to meet his godfather, a mysterious man, Chief Ugo, who lived also in the city. Chief Ugo welcomed Kenneth warmly, but warned him the success always have a price. Handing Kenneth a ring, he explained the purpose of the ring. "This ring will guide you," he said. "When it glows in the presence of a person, you will know the person holds the key to your success. You must obtain their cap, a symbol of their life essence, and gift them a large sum of money. As they spend the money, your fortune will grow and multiply." Kenneth hesitated, but eventually agreed, driven by the desperation to escape his struggle. Months passed before the ring glowed. For the first time, it happened one evening. Mr. Uwa, a very poor man, entered Kenneth's shop. Without hesitation, Kenneth followed Chief Ugo's instruction, offering Mr. Uwa an huge sum of money for his cap. Greedy and unexpectedly, Mr. Uwa handed over the cap and eagerly took the money. In the following weeks, Kenneth's business began to blow. Customers began to flood his shop, and his wealth grew beyond his wildest dream. Meanwhile, Mrs. Uwa's life began to unveil before her eyes. Her husband now drifted away. Mr. Uwa began to spend recklessly, spending money on cars, pasty, and questionable company. His wife, Mrs. Uwa, now begin to ask questions about his money. But Mr. Uwa never had time to talk to her. Eventually, he abandoned his entire family, leaving Mrs. Uwa to fend for herself and their children. Kenneth's success attract attention in the community. His sister Chika admired his determination, but his mother, Mama Udoka, grew uneasily. Kenneth, she said one day, wealth is a blessing, but the path to it matters. Are you sure your business is clean? Are you sure this your success is from a clean source? Kenneth dismissed her mother's concern, assuring her that it was simply him reaping for the reward of hard work. But deep down, guilt began to hit him up. He avoided to see Mr. Smart, fearing he would also ask him questions about his sudden wealth. Years has passed. The effect of Kenneth's choice began to manifest. Mr. Uwa, now destitute, returned to the village, a shadow of his former self. Rumors spread about his downfall, but few knew of Kenneth's role in it. 5 years later, the ring glowed again. This time, it happened when a young man named Wisdom entered Kenneth's shop. Wisdom was a university student with a bright future, sent by his father, Pastor Ekene, to buy a television for their home. Kenneth knew that Wisdom would never give him his cap willingly, so he plotted. He offered Wisdom refreshment and encouraged him to browse freely. When Wisdom removed his cap and left it on the chair with his bag, Kenneth seized the opportunity to hide it. Realizing his cap was missing, Wisdom confronted Kenneth. "Oh," Kenneth said, "oh, probably is one of those boys that walks around. They liked it and they take your cap. I am so sorry. What can I do so that you will come again?" Wisdom returned home. Feeling heartbroken, he quickly talked to his father what had happened. Pastor Ekene immediately sensed something was wrong. He called for a family fasting and vigil. As Kenneth prepared to finalize the ritual with Wisdom's cap, strange thing happened to him. He fell instantly on the floor and he became sick. His once thriving business started to fade away. Everything vanished as quick as it appeared. Meanwhile, Mr. Uwa, desperate to reclaim his fortune, brought 5 caps to Kenneth, hoping to renew the ritual, hoping to sell the caps so that he would double the money again. He found Kenneth's housemaid, who had explained to him that Kenneth has passed away. He sat on the floor and wept heavily, not knowing what to do. Kenneth's death sent shockwave through the community. His story became a caution tale, a reminder of the danger of greed and shortcuts to success. Wisdom, guided by his father, prayed, fasted, now decided to open his own business, rooted in integrity and hard work. Over time, his shop grew, not through shortcuts, but through patience and perseverance. The moral of the story is, Kenneth's story teaches us that the pursuit of wealth without principle is a dangerous path. True success lies not in riches, but in the contentment and peace that come from honest job and clear conscience. As the villagers often said, a cap gained through deceit will never shadow you from the storm. Tell me what you think about the story. Thank you.